Hello, and welcome to Sweeney Pat's Shut It Slag News. You can. Top news headlines. A recent lifting of net zero restrictions has created a boost to the London property market. Jump off a cliff, please. Starmer has done another super deal with Europe, ensuring that all our fishermen need not traverse the choppy seas in return for the freedom of movement for young rent boys. I mean people. Ain't that nice? Ain't that lovely? And finally, Iceland are giving away a free 6-pack of own-brand cornettos. Oh, which ties in very nicely because I heard that he likes to stroke his nipple with ice-cold raspberry ripple. You slag! You slag! Nah, before we bleeding start, any policemen in? Well, good. Less likely to get tasered then. There seem to have been an alarming number of building fires of late, and I just wanted to let you know that, you can't prove nothing. It was global warming, weren't it, Dave? Dave, wake up! Yes, the basal atmospheric temperature of this here planet is causing buildings to catch fire. Just like that. It's crazy. Just the other day I was delivering the mail, and the very next day, poof, the house had disappeared in front of my very eyes. Oh no, hold on. That's right, I parked the van the wrong way round that day. Yeah, it was bin day. Obviously not in Birmingham. But what was the question again? No, seriously, if this was the case, you wouldn't be allowed to leave the house in the first place. Sounds familiar, that. And now we move on to a lighter topic. As part of a new section of the show called Shut It You Care Slag, I'm as happy as that Larry. And today's Happy Larry clan is none other than everyone's favourite blonde bombshell, Boris de Pfeffel Johnson clan, who has just recently popped out another kiddie. And they're nice. And they're lovely. Did I already say that? It's early onset dementia. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but Dave did pick up a pamphlet with all the options. Oh, never mind that. Here he is now. I know, Creeder. The thing about Peppa Pig. Yeah, shut it, Boris, that's plenty. I don't know how he does it. He can't even keep track of the kiddies he's already got. The other day, he found one of them in the kitchen cupboard next to the cornflakes. I'll tell you what, Dave, he's something else entirely. Not only does he invent a hairstyle that is less popular than a toothbrush moustache, he's the only person on the planet that can knock out 2 newborn babies a year. Be like a clan's pocket down there. And speaking of a clan, the number 1 clan and number 10 clan in Street has given away most of Blighty's fishing rights to the bleeding Europeans. Look, get it in your baffled mind, Asperger's Harry. Stop talking to Europe. No, just stop talking. In fact, do as the lemmings do. Slag. Yeah, so, more messing about with the fishermen. We're even running out of tin sardines. I'll tell you what, Dave, the other day, I asked the rather confused fishmonger behind the till for a sea bass. I ended up with a bleeding Scotch egg. I ended up having to steal 25 Young's Ocean pie from the co-op. What? It's part of our culture. And speaking of youth, so the top woman in power, killing off the trawler as well as the farmer Starmer, has done another great deal with Europe, ensuring that all our fishermen need ever traverse the choppy seas in return for freedom of movement between Blighty and the EU for young people with blonde hair and a firm body and experience as a sex worker to come and study in the UK, and for a lucky few, maybe on Starmer's face. Ain't that nice? Ain't that lovely? It's just a nice day, isn't it? It's enough to make you want to snort cocaine on a European train. And speaking of snow, Iceland are giving away a free 6-pack of own-brand cornettos. Unfortunately, the Italians are fuming, but not as much as certain UK recycling plants. You see, this is a country that has its head screwed on. Blighty goes out and gives them a free house, not a pub, Dave. Free money and free freedom. And all you get in Iceland is a raspberry ripple. Trust a bleeding jealous rent boy to blow up the wrong ass. He lives at 10 Clanning Street nowadays, ain't you heard? You what, Dave? He can't hear me. He's probably got tinnitus. I've been Sweeney Pat on Shut It Slag News. Au revoir.